Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. I'm Christina. I'm glad you're here. Today I have a treat for you. Well, maybe not a treat in the classical sense, but in the multi-level marketing world treat sense. I'm going to react to an ELOMIR call. Yes, to the multi-level marketing company ELOMIR that launched last year. It has become rather silent now. People are not really pushing the business opportunity anymore, but I found an opportunity call online and I want to react to it. You might ask yourself, wow, did you find a new opportunity call? No, it's actually an old one from Team Relentless. But because we know a little bit more about the history of ELOMIR, how their launch went, etc., and the fact that people are not really promoting this anymore, I think it can be interesting to listen to an opportunity call from 8 months ago and compare it to what is happening at the moment. So if you're asking yourself, are people still doing this, ELOMIR? Then the answer is, I don't know. Let's figure this out. I believe this video can be interesting to compare the hype of the launch of ELOMIR, which was, in my opinion, very typical for a lot of new multi-level marketing companies, and then take a look at the reality, what is going on today. ELOMIR launched last year as a multi-level marketing company and as a wellness multi-level marketing company, I would suspect, with their highlight product, Access Clarity. Access Clarity is their highlight product because it is their only product to this very day. That is the only product that is available for purchase on the ELOMIR website. Access Clarity, according to the company and its distributors, can give you a natural mood boost, promote gut health, keep calm mind, and supports healthy joints. And according to the distributors, it can give you energy and focus at the same time. I don't know how something is supposed to give you energy and focus, but this is what people claim. It is cheap $89 for 3 packs of the strips. So I guess you get 30 of those little strips. You're supposed to put them into your mouth, you let them dissolve, and let them do the magic. You can enjoy the health benefits according to ELOMIR's own website with just 3 simple ingredients: NAC conjugate, thiamine conjugate, and curcumin conjugate. Maybe now is the best time to point out that the ingredients list shows a lot more than just those 3 ingredients, but that, in my opinion, just adds to the messiness that ELOMIR is. There was also a certain amount of controversy about the ingredients because NAC is something that was discussed or is discussed as something that might not be considered a supplement, but that might fall under the medication regulation. I mean, they're still selling this product, but that was, in addition to all of the controversy, something as well, because there was the discussion if NAC should be considered medication. What was very interesting was also the really messy launch and the pre-launch of ELOMIR and their product. During the pre-launch phase in multi-level marketing companies, customers are not able to purchase products because the MLM opens itself up to the distributors only. So they do operate as a pyramid scheme because whatever you do there, how many ranks you rank up, you're not doing this because you're selling product to customers. It is money that is being exchanged within the company solely. That is typical for multi-level marketing companies. They also get regularly called out for that when people are being praised because they were able to rise in the ranks super quickly. And outsiders are like, how is that possible? You have the most amazing product and the most amazing business model, but you're in pre-launch and you're not able to sell to customers yet, so pyramid scheme. Multi-level marketing reps do not like that, and also owners of companies do not like that, but yes, in the pre-launch phase, multi-level marketing companies operate as a pyramid scheme. Besides that, what was also interesting was that a lot of the distributors claimed that the Access Clarity strips, the little yellow curcumin strips that look like Listerine to me, that they're doing wonders for them, although they haven't even received the products yet, because there was a production shortage and ELOMIR wasn't able to keep up with the demand from their own distributors. So lots of distributors were already on their social media proclaiming what an awesome product this is. And yeah, you heard right. Lots of distributors were already proclaiming on their social media how wonderful Access Clarity is, what it all does for them, but they didn't even have access to the product yet. Only very few did and were holding up their little strips, making pictures, being super duper inspirational, but the majority of distributors hadn't even received the products yet. Yet they were claiming that the product was doing wonders for them. It even went that far that people showed up post-it notes and cheese, pretending that they had access clarity. It was really, really hilarious. The reason that there was an issue is that the company wasn't able to send out their product, their one and only product, I might add, in time for the launch, so that only very few distributors had access to the actual product and were able to post about it. ELOMIR tried to solve the situation by sending out less products. If you order the product online, you get a pack of 3, but they were not able to send out that many. That is why they started to send out 1 pack to the distributors at some point after the launch even, and then send out the other 2 packs. And the distributors had to pay for the additional shipping because the company messes up, but you as the distributor, you have to pay for it. And that was okay. At least that is what the top distributors told their team, that they should be grateful that they had the opportunity to join this awesome company, so they could also very well pay for the shipping, although the company had messed up. And that is why we had those really, really cringy posts of people holding up Post-its and little pieces of cheese, pretending it gave them clarity. I love cheese, and it also gives me something, but not necessarily clarity. So maybe it was a miraculous cheese, and the distributors should have continued to sell that cheese instead of trying to sell access clarity. It was hilarious. To wrap this little introduction about ELOMIR before we get into the actual opportunity call, it was very, very obviously a launch that was heavily promoted to people who were already in the multi-level marketing world. So you could see a lot of people that already had a good amount of multi-level marketing experience, who were with a company or with multiple companies before, promote this to their people, to social media, to people in their former companies, etc. Because if you know one thing about multi-level marketing companies, or if you need to know one thing, besides the fact that they're predatory, in my opinion, a scam, the sooner you join a multi-level marketing company, the greater is your chance of actually being able to make money, because the sooner you enter, the quicker you might be able to rise in the ranks, and all of the people that you recruit then will be under you. You joining a multi-level marketing company early leads to potentially greater success of you actually being in one of the leader positions. That is very well known in the multi-level marketing world. And that is why MLM career people were really, really pushing for this, as did lots of other people last year with the new MLMs that launched. But it was very predominant specifically in ELOMIR, because the vultures were over the product and over the company in the pre-launch phase before people had even heard of it whatsoever. A lot of the leaders, by the way, are not with ELOMIR anymore. They have moved on to the next company. The hype about ELOMIR has died down and things are kind of back to normal. I'm not sure if ELOMIR is even able to make any more profit or if they're operating in debt. But let's see, maybe there will be an announcement from the company at some point. At the moment, there's silence. People are not posting about this anymore, leaders are moving on, and people pretend that ELOMIR never happened in their lives, which is really, really interesting. That is why I think it can be interesting to take a look at an old opportunity call, compare the hype back then to the cricket situation right now. It's silence. Really, it's silence. No more access clarity for us. Because yes, clarity is written with an A, with 2 dots, so you pronounce it clarity. So let's break the silence, take a look at this old opportunity call. It's a short one. I will give my commentary as I usually do. I haven't watched this before, so let's see what is coming our way in this ELOMIR opportunity call from Team Relentless 8 months ago. I mean, the team doesn't seem to be that relentless anymore.
I'm just so blessed and honored to be part of this business and this company. And I'm here to talk about culture because when we were able to meet everybody in Texas back in May, It was such an overwhelming feeling. And I don't know about any of you, but we've been involved in different types of organizations with our career. We're in the financial services industry. And, I can feel like there's a lot of competition, maybe a lot of judging. And sometimes you don't feel as comfortable or at home as you should feel, because that is your work environment and you want to feel comfortable and you want to feel like people are welcoming you. I just want to read something really quick. It was something that really stood out for me. And I really feel this is the true epiphany of everybody here at ELOMIR. The right thought plus the right people in the right environment at the right time for the right reason equals the right result. And I truly feel that here at ELOMIR. So when we went to Dallas, we didn't know anybody. Of course, we live here in Texas, but where we were meeting was about 20 minutes away. We were invited to meet the pre-launch team, and we didn't know anybody. We have not been in the industry in over 20 years. We were just Ryan and Bridget, and we showed up at the hotel and walked out of our hotel room, and Jenny walked out and she's like, I think those are our people. And immediately we embraced in a hug. Like, it was like we had known each other for all of these years. We were super excited. We walked down with them. Then we got to meet the whole crew, Shanna and Brandon and all of the leaders in the company that were going to be starting ELOMIR. They're going to help launch ELOMIR. And we were a part of that.
Shanna is one of those people I spoke about that were considered leader before. Some of those people that were in other MLMs before, and then they switched to new MLMs, trying to make it there, trying to become a leader. And Shanna is one of the people that has already moved on to the olive tree people, together with Mary Scott, who is also an MLM hopper. Video on MLM hoppers, by the way, is also coming up at some point because I find that fascinating. So people on Team Relentless were invited to Texas. That is where the headquarters of ELOMIR is. I do believe that ELOMIR is also connected to the company that runs the multi-level marketing company Prove It. And because you are such a worshipped and valued customer, distributor, the company wants to say thank you to you. And what does a company do if they want to really show that you are an important part of the company? They will invite you to view their warehouse. Yeah, I'm not joking. People actually go through warehouses and think that that is a treat. Tell me you never had an actual good job without telling me. So that's what's happening here. People were invited to see the pre-launch team in Texas, where ELOMIR's headquarters is. And then they were also able to enjoy this excited community of people and of leaders who now 8 months later have already moved on. That is such a strong community, true.
We felt so much camaraderie. We were literally embraced. We didn't feel judged at all. People asked us what we did, how we got here, who we knew. And then we were able to meet Van and Tuan. Talk about the most genuine people that you could possibly meet. They took the time with us. They spent hours of their personal time to meet with my husband and I and all of the leaders that were there to talk about our dreams and our visions and our goals, and to talk about what their dreams and visions and goals were with this company. And what their dream is to be the change in the industry, to be the change, to help people succeed, to want people to succeed. And I have felt that every single step of the way since we were met in May with the team.
Of course, the CEO of the company or the CEOs of the company will welcome you because they expect you to spend a lot of money and recruit a lot of people. I mean, what is the secret and what are the dreams that people are spilling there? I want to join early. I want to make a lot of money. I want to rise in the ranks. That's the distributor side. Then on the other side, you have the corporate side. I want you to join. I want you to make us a lot of money and to recruit a lot of people into the system as well. I mean, that's probably the dream communication that is actually happening.
The ranking, I mean, so many people are getting excited for you. The teamwork, all of the leadership coming together and putting together a turnkey system where you can go online on our ATM group. You can read all the testimonials. There's 15,000 people in that group learning about our product and learning about what our culture is here. Everybody's cheering you on. Everybody's here in your corner wanting you to succeed. And we've only been open for like 2 weeks and we're still in a soft pre-enrollment phase. And the camaraderie, I can't even explain it enough how comfortable I feel with everyone. I feel like I've known everybody for years. leaders, and you're talking about industry leaders that are coming from other companies that have made, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, or six figures even a month in other companies. And they're here and they're welcoming and they're loving and they are here for your success.
The leaders that have switched over to ELOMIR who made a lot of money did this because they assumed and they were hoping by joining ELOMIR, if ELOMIR pops up, they would be able to be at the tippity top of the pyramid. Not because they want to see you succeed. Ultimately, they need a lot of people on their teams. Ultimately, they need a lot of people in their downlines. And if you are a leader in another multi-level marketing company, it is easier for you to join a new company, to rise in the ranks quickly, and to already be at the top of the pyramid. But you need more people. You need more people to join, recruit, and spend money on the one product that they have to offer. That is why. This is not an inspirational community of people. This is a money-making move in pre-launch phase.
Putting in the hours, putting in the time, answering questions, doing the Zooms here for everybody to get on. I just can't speak enough volume about this company. And I just truly feel blessed because my husband and I had been praying for something for 7 years, for something that we could be blessed with, to be a major impact so we could help other people also succeed in life. But my main purpose with this company is to help people feel better, to help people get through the day, to help people smile. I really feel that here. I feel I'm smiling all day, every day. And it's not even just because of the product, because that does work and it does make you smile. It's because I feel like I'm at home and I feel loved and I feel like I'm part of the team. So if you want that type of environment and maybe you have lacked that in other companies, join us here at ELOMIR because we are the change. We are going to be the change, not only for the industry, but for the world, because our product is going to help so many people feel better, get through the day, internally feel better as well. And just as a whole, we are here for you. We are here to cheer you on, and we are here to help you succeed. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it to my beautiful, amazing friend that I've known for over 30 years, Jessica. She's going to go ahead and cover the comp plan and the opportunity that we have here at ELOMIR.
This for sure hasn't aged well. This is your typical MLM pitch, I would say. If you want to do well, we have the product for you. If you want to be an inspirational light for others, we're going to change the world by shilling a curcumin strip that you're supposed to put on your tongue and then it will do wonders for you. From a company who doesn't even have the right amount of product available in the pre-launch phase, so that these people would have been actually able to do their job and present these really gimmicky products. Well, sorry, this really gimmicky product on their social media. This hasn't aged well, and I'm all here for it. But let's hear about the great opportunity and the compensation plan.
Thanks, Bridget. I love you, girl. So great. She's right on about the culture, you guys. I've been in this industry actually 30 years in October. I know. See, I've known Bridget for 30 years. And you think to yourself, how can that be? I cannot be that old yet. But anyway, I've been in this beautiful industry for 30 years. And I love that we are bringing the change to this industry. Trust me, in the 30 years I've been in this industry, I've seen the bad, the good, and the ugly, right? So my thing is that this culture is going to change the industry. We want people to look at this industry as we're not trying to cut anybody else down.
This really is a pitch for people who are already in the industry, who have a lot of experience because they know what to look out for. I mean, the fact that a lot of people fell for this really stupid and gimmicky product, okay. And in the end, I'm also not completely opposed to scammers, scamming other scammers, but there were also a lot of people who were probably really hoping for the stupid herbal strip to do wonders for them. And a lot of representatives posted a lot of stuff about, I'm going to go off my medication now. They were not able to say outright, it cures my depression, it helps me to get energy, it helps me with my digestive system, etc. Those were health claims they were not making, but they were kind of wording it and trying to kind of work their way around it. So people probably believed that these freakishly overpriced products would have been a great opportunity to help them. But in the end, it was just a money-making scheme, as are all MLMs, in my opinion.
we're rising above, right? So I am a second generation network marketer, direct seller. And the reason why I tell you that is because I was brought up in this industry at a very small age of like 5, 6 years old. I started to go to parties with my mother. I used to help her pack freight, things like that, in this beautiful industry. And so my mom was very successful in the industry, as I was too in the past. And I obviously am going to be growing here and hopefully building my legacy here with our company. And the reason why I'm excited to tell you about our compensation program is because in the 30 years I've been in this industry, I have never, ever, ever seen a compensation program like this. And so you're going to say, when I start telling you about the compensation program, if you're a seasoned person in network marketing, you're probably going to go, oh yeah, I know what that is. Nope, you don't. So hold on tight, because you don't. You've never heard of it. Trust me. So I want to say that, first of all, you guys know, if you are in any kind of sales industry or any kind of marketing industry, you know that first to market is the most important thing in any industry that you're going to share. So we are first to market. But what's beautiful about being first to market is also that nobody can copy us. So if you want to talk about timing, it's so important. But on top of that, not only are we first to market, but we have a product that nobody can duplicate. Nobody can repeat because of our amazing technology. So just keep that in mind while you're thinking of this compensation program.
Actually, there are products available that have all of those ingredients. I would ask myself, why is such an amazing product that can do wonders for you, that can probably also jumpstart your car and help you to fly? Why is that not out yet? Because you're really the ones who are first market? Because if that was the case, then ELOMIR would be thriving and it wouldn't be crickets. All MLMs claim that they have the most amazing product, and they also claim that they have the most amazing comp plan. So let's take a look what makes this one so amazing.
What I love about the compensation programs, you guys, is that the reason why we do this compensation program is because the company could go pay a ton of advertising dollars and marketing dollars instead of paying you to share. And here's the thing, we all just want to help people in their health. That's the bottom line, right? We want to help people in their health. And honestly, if you can make some financial gain from doing that too, that's a win-win for me. Okay. If I can share some amazing products that's going to help people, you guys heard the testimonials, right? And you can see in the testimonial group that you guys are all in, you're going to see so many testimonials coming in left and right. And we're not even talking about the long-term benefits yet, you guys. Wait till you hear the long-term benefits of our amazing product. But on top of that, we know that the time we're in right now with the financial situation that a lot of people are in, what could $500 to our people in our nation right now? A ton, right? People are feeling this, the pitch and the everything like that. So I'm so excited to be able to talk to you about this opportunity. So we are first to market, like I said. We need you to help us share, though. We need you to help us. And we're going to pay you to help us. That's the whole point, right? If you're going to share this with Bob, Sally, and Sue, why not get a little bit of credit for that, for helping us share this amazing product? There is 5 different ways to get paid with our amazing company. Number 1 way is, of course, retail sales. You share it with a friend and the friend's like, hey, I want to buy this. This is amazing. Okay, great. You go ahead and purchase. You earn 35% on PV. You get paid that weekly. Okay. The second way to earn income is, let's say that person you just shared it with, let's say Christy just took the product. She was like, this is amazing. Oh, great. Do you know a couple people that could use that product too? Absolutely, I do, because I have a lot of stress in my life and I can think of 50 million people that have stress in their life at this time. Okay, great. If you come in the business, then guess what happens? Then you would earn 15 up to 20% actually on a fast start bonus for anybody that comes in the business. 15% of that's paid on weekly, and up to the 5% is paid on the monthly. So that's the 2 ways right there. The third way is my most exciting. Like I love to help people. That's my thing. I love to help people. And so when I tell you that all volume rises, and what I love about this next part is everybody can win here. If you are brand new to this industry, a beautiful network marketing industry, if you're brand new, guess what? You can win here. If you are seasonal, like you've been around forever and you're like, I've already made my millions of dollars with network marketing, guess what? This compensation program, this part right here is for you too. It's lovely because we can help everybody in this next part. It's called our monthly generational bonus. The beautiful thing about our industry is our company is that in the monthly generational bonus, we can only have 3 legs, you guys. That means Jessica can only have 3 people direct to me. Now, has Jessica brought in more business partners than 3 because they want to help share the amazing product? Absolutely, I have. So guess what happens with the other, let's say I brought in 10. Guess what would happen with the other 7? Well, they have to go underneath one of my 3 legs. So either you have to go on leg 1, leg 2, or leg 3. Let's say that I decide I want to place somebody on leg 1. I'm like, you know what? Remember, I said all volume rises, right? So let's say I have a 400 point value coming up there. And I say, okay, who is my last person on leg 1? Yes, you heard me right. Who is my last person on leg 1? Because remember, we have no levels when it comes to monthly generational volume there. So I can literally place somebody on leg 1 all the way down the bottom. And guess what happens? Everybody above it gets credit for it. Everybody gets credit for those points. Now you're probably gonna go say, Jessica, oh, this sounds like a binary. I've had people help me on binaries before. Guess what? No, it's not a binary, not even close. But the other thing is we can take all of our point values from all 3 legs that we do, and we can actually add them together. And that's what tells our ranks are. So if somebody imagine 3 legs you have and you add them all together, and that is your total sales. It is not like, okay, the weaker leg you get credit for, the power leg you don't. That's not how we work here, okay? So what's also great about it is we're very, very transparent. If you tell me, Jessica, I would just like to earn at least $500 a month, that would pay for my groceries. That would pay for my, my groceries coming in, my electric bill. I gotta say electric bill because that's what I work for, is a utility company. So let's say electric bill, heat, anything like that. You guys, I could say to you, guess what? Bridget, you go to Icon 4 and you will make $540 a month. We're very transparent on our ranks. Our ranks are listed from Icon to Icon 12 to Legend, and it tells you exactly what you're going to make that month if you hit that rank. I love that.
Icon and Legend are the rank names in ELOMIR. What I gather from this call is that it is truly very specific to people who are already in the industry. Don't you worry, it's not a binary. No, all volume rises so you can recruit people and then you place them wherever you need them to be within your pyramid. But she also says something that is rather confusing to me because she has given a couple of examples now. You can earn money 5 ways. This is way 3. It is either selling a product or recruiting people and profiting off of the people you recruited. How is the last point supposed to be something that benefits all? You need to be able to recruit people, and then you get a certain bonus for the people you recruited, and also the people below you, no matter how many levels deep, they might also make a small amount of money. But if you have to spend a lot of money, in this case it was $89, I believe, retail for these weird curcumin strips, those bonuses that you might get are probably pennies. And if you're not able to recruit someone yourself, and if you're not able to build a pyramid of your own, who does this actually profit? As it always does, the leaders. So no, not everybody in ELOMIR can succeed. Only the people that are able to sell those overpriced gimmicky products and they make a small commission, and the people that build a team, aka that recruited a lot of people. And who is able to make the most money in a multi-level marketing company? Yes, the people that were able to recruit and to recruit a lot of people. Not the people at the bottom. So let's not get fooled here. ELOMIR is not special because it doesn't have a special compensation plan. The leaders are able to make the most money. The people at the bottom are the ones that are purchasing the product, that are trying to sell the product, that are trying to recruit. They might not make the return on investment.
There's no more guessing about how much somebody makes when they're a certain rank. There's no such thing. When you hit a rank, you know what your commissions are going to be. So if I know that I need to help this person make $540 a month, guess what? I'm going to get them to Icon 4. But the beautiful thing about the monthly generational level is, guess what I can do? I can help place people in their organization and they will get credit for it to help them rank up. That's why it's exciting, because I'm able to truly help other people rank up and be successful in this company too. The other thing too is that we are transparent about that. No other company I've ever been a part of has ever said, this is the rank and this is what you get paid. I love that, because you will know when I hit this rank on this month, I know exactly what my paycheck will be. The next thing I get to talk to you about is rank advancement bonuses. Now, I'm not talking about the fake check on the stage. Okay. I'm not talking about the fake check on the stage. I don't know how many times I've seen in the past, like you see people walking across stage with their $40,000 check and all that stuff. And you think, oh my gosh, they earned $40,000. Well, they failed to mention they need a little thing to go down the bottom, no, sorry, that's not really true. So what happens a lot of times, if you see those big check ranks, they're not really what they get. What they do is they have to earn them, and then they have to keep them, and they get paid out within like 3 years, 2 years, depending on if they can maintain certain things. So a lot of times those people that walk across the stage with rank advancement checks really don't get them. Let's be honest, they don't. So what our company does is, which is amazing, is that if you rank advance 2 months in a row, you get the rank advancement the next month. So you get it, you just had to hit 2 times in a row, and guess what? You get it in full. There's no fake check walking across the stage say, okay, well, now that you hit it, now you got to go ahead and do XYZ to keep maintaining it. There's nothing like that. You hit the rank advancement 2 times in a row, you get paid out the next month. On top of that, it's stackable. Yes, you heard me right. Stackable. That means that you can actually earn, you can go all the way. Let's say you just jump your first month, or let's say your second month, you go to icon 7. And next thing you know, you went from icon all the way to icon 7. Guess what? All of those rank advancement bonuses in the middle of that, as long as you hit icon 7 2 months in a row, you get all of them. We don't say, oh, never mind, you only get 1 rank advancement. Nope, that's not how it works. You get them all stacked up together. Now, the last way to get paid is our triple X bonus. So just think about the rank advancement bonus on crack. That's what I'm thinking. So your first full month of calendar month in business, you actually get to earn triple ranks. And you will see that in the compensation program on triple bonuses, you guys. So that is like, I love this one, because if I know somebody wants to really run and they really need that income because maybe they just had a car breakdown, something like that, I can get them in the business and get them triple ranked to help them to get that money in their pocket faster. Because guess what? The first calendar month, if you hit a triple rank, then you literally get paid out on that right away.
That is very deceptive in my opinion, because it is so hard to do. Most of the ways you can get paid in ELOMIR is via recruitment. That in itself is difficult. Fast start bonuses or fast start programs, in this case triple X. I mean, what are you? Are you an undercover agent shilling curcumin strips, trying to your opponents, your enemies? That's what it sounds like to me. It's a little odd. You still need to be able to rank advance and to rise in the ranks. And just because she has the ability to stack people under her doesn't mean that you will be the one who benefits off of that. These are triple start bonuses that will very, very likely, very quickly start to venture into nothingness, into a fog of fond remembrance when you were able to make a good amount of money for the launch. And that is what it sounds like to me now, looking back at ELOMIR and at this opportunity call 8 months ago. If you're not able to recruit people, if you're not in good standing with your upline, and if you don't really understand the system, if you don't have the ability to attract people to a multi-level marketing company or to try and sell them this gimmicky product that they have, then you will not be successful. Then it will be just like every other MLM. You will spend a lot of money and will very likely not get a lot out of this. And like I said, ELOMIR doesn't seem to be doing that fly, because if that was the case, why are the inspirational leaders that we know of not in the company anymore, but they moved on to other companies? So it looks like it is just another multi-level marketing company that really, really heavily promoted the ELOMIR opportunity to people specifically who were already interested in multi-level marketing. And now, months after the launch, or over a year, I guess now, after the launch, things are rapidly dying down. ELOMIR was so special that wouldn't be the case. But it looks like there's this hype in the beginning. Recruit as many people as you can in a really short amount of time. Rise in the ranks, get the bonus payments, and then get out to the next company. Because it looks to me that ELOMIR is not blowing up anymore, and the curcumin strips are not doing that well. Maybe they're good for cooking.
The next month. You don't have to wait the 2 months like the normal. So, and also keep in mind that those ranks are also, you have the rank, don't forget the rank bonuses are stackable. The triple bonuses is whatever your highest rank is for that month. So it's really, really exciting, you guys. And I'm so excited to be sharing that with you guys. So here's the thing. I had to go through this very quickly. I'm very passionate about this comp plan. If you guys can't tell, I know I talk fast. So I know some of you are probably trying to write down as fast as you can. You'll never be able to catch up with me. I'll guarantee you that. Okay. That's just not going to happen. But with that being said, you get tag the person. If you're watching this live in the group, tag the person who invited you to this and say, hey, I want to see the comp plan. I want to see the whole comp plan. Because I'm telling you guys that comp plan is very easy to understand. And you can always reach out to anybody here. We will help you understand it if you don't. But you guys, I'm just so excited. And, I don't want to say, here's the thing. Everybody always says, it's really important to be first in, right? First in, first to come, right? You guys, we're just starting. We're just digging a basement. We haven't even dug the basement yet. We have a shovel in it. That's it, right? We broke all records in network marketing. Let me just tell you that right now with our first day. But with that being said, we're still at the very beginning. And so when I say that it's important to make a decision as quickly as you can, absolutely. And I'm saying that because of the fact that you have a great opportunity here that you will never have again. I guarantee you will never, ever, ever have this opportunity again.
You might not have this opportunity ever, ever again with ELOMIR, but with every other new multi-level marketing company launching, trying to jump on quickly, trying to be one of the first people, trying to join during the pre-launch phase. So yeah, every other MLM out there is offering you the same opportunity, and they might have products that might be actually attractive to more people and not, I'm saying it again, curcumin strips. So yeah, you joining early is really, really important in an MLM. But it looks like it's not that well anymore for ELOMIR. She said we're just in the basement. It looks like you've been digging a hole and you're way, way, way below basement. You're not building a house, you're digging a hole. The company did this for you as well.
Because like I said, to have a first to market product that cannot be replicated, and on top of that, to be in the beginning of this beautiful company, we're only 2 weeks old. We're in pre-launch still. We're not even launched yet. 2 weeks old, you guys. You will never see, this is a unicorn opportunity. I'm going to tell you that right now. You will never see this. You are very blessed and lucky to be able to see this opportunity, okay? And to see it now. And why I say to come in as quickly as you can is because remember, I said we can only have 3 legs. So guess what happens? Spillage does happen. So if you want to get in, you will get more chances of getting spillage in at the beginning because maybe there's 5,000 levels underneath you someday. Not maybe, there probably will be. And then you would get all those credits for all those people. So let me talk about how you can help us share this amazing, beautiful product and opportunity. So what you're going to do is get back with the person that invited you. And there's a couple kit options for you guys right now because we're in pre-launch right now. We are not launched yet, you guys. We are in pre-launch of a company. So here's the thing. You have an option of coming in for 1 box, which is $89 plus the $49 membership fee. Okay, you have that option. Okay, that's 1 box option. The second option, which I strongly suggest everybody does. The reason why is because I guarantee you're going to want the other boxes. You can come in with 3 boxes at $249. Okay. The membership fee for July will be totally waived. So you just come in with $249 even. You guys, I'm telling you, if you can make that option, do that option because of the fact that you're going to have 2 more boxes. You're going to get 1 box right away. You'll get 2 boxes in a little bit. But the thing is though, you guys, you're going to want those boxes.
And that is where ELOMIR messed up because they were not able to send out the pack of 3 that the distributors bought in the beginning during the pre-launch phase. They had to send out 1 product and then the 2 other packs later And the distributors, for the most part, had to pay it for the shipping, although the company messed up. So you're in this really, really essential pre-launch phase where you need to recruit as many people as possible, where you have to showcase the products because you have to also show something. You need to have a product, and ELOMIR only has one product, and those are not even readily available for you. That is where ELOMIR already showed that they were doing a really, really shitty and unprofessional job, which is a surprise because those little strips, they had to be pressed and there was a machine they used, and apparently there were issues with the machine, and because the technology was so the company didn't have the products available for the launch, although ELOMIR is connected to the company that also sells ketones and Prove It. But you couldn't even make this happen. So in my opinion, ELOMIR already messed up there and really did set their distributors up for failure, because then they got creative and did the little cheese thing I spoke about in the beginning, or the post-it, making pictures and making a complete fool of themselves.
Especially when you're going to want to be handing like me, you want to hand them out like candy. Also, on top of that, don't forget, you can always sell trials off them. So you actually make your commissions back. You'll make your money back on those products too. So don't forget, I just don't want you guys to make a decision of maybe one. I mean, if that's all you can afford this time, great, get in, have some fun with us. We'll get you going. But if you can do the $249, I would suggest you do that, just because that will set you up for more success, you guys. So with that, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this presentation. If you have any questions at all, get back with the person that shared this with you. And I hope that you guys do think about being with our culture here at ELOMIR.
I mean, I will for sure do my part and share this opportunity as well. And like I said, this hasn't aged well whatsoever. Get the 3-pack for $250, but you only get 1 pack and then you get the others later at some point. And you also have to pay shipping, but that will set you up for success. It obviously didn't do that, because even people who are in the industry are now jumping ship. They're jumping to the next MLM because the ELOMIR hype is over, because the product doesn't carry this anymore, and this goofy company and these goofy products are pretty much dying down. I wouldn't be surprised if we hear from ELOMIR soon that they unfortunately have to close down or change their business model, because like I said, it is really silent. And I think this was really interesting to show, at least it was for me, to show how overhyped multi-level marketing launches are. No matter what the product is, it can be the goofiest product, just like those curcumin strips with neck and thiamine conjugate whatsoever. So those strips with just 3 ingredients, and then you check out the ingredients list and you realize there's so much more in there, but okay, let's not even discuss this. It is hype because you want to get as many people into the company as soon as possible, preferably during the pre-launch phase, so that you can rise in the ranks. And then I believe a lot of the people on Team Relentless, or people who were on this opportunity call, they were probably hoping that ELOMIR would really blow up and that it would become like Monat or It Works or Arbonne or Mary Kay years and years and years ago, and would it be a more sustainable income and would it be a more sustainable multi-level marketing career for them? But it looks like that is not the case. So if you're ever interested in multi-level marketing companies or in goofy products, really just be on the watch out. Curcumin strips? Really? Yeah, I'm not surprised, but I find it interesting. And like I said, this call didn't age well, but it is, I think, a good lesson to take all of these things and all of these claims and all of the business claims with a grain of salt. If leaders are jumping ship to other companies, if you don't see the reps posting on their social media anymore about ELOMIR, that is not a good sign. So multi-level marketing reps joining a new company during the pre-launch phase is not a guarantee for success. It is more likely that you will be able to rise in the ranks, because if you join early, the majority of people that you can potentially recruit, they will be under you. And if you can stack people, you can also do that. However, it is convenient to you. Not all companies allow this, But if you're able to move people around, your chances are greater. But I think ELOMIR is a good example that there is no guarantee. All right, that's it from me for now for ELOMIR. I will keep an eye out for the company and see if things are actually moving over the course of this year, or if we hear some news about the company soon. If you like these types of videos, please consider subscribing, leaving me a comment. If you liked this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. And if you like these types of videos, then I will hopefully see you soon in my next video. Until then, tschüss!